Hello friends, so a quick introduction to this video. I've been doing a lot of cover gigs recently, solo gigs, as you've probably seen on the channel, links and stuff like that. In fact, I have another one tonight. I've also been recording some, I've also been recording, I'm also in the process of recording a solo album that's going to be predominantly acoustically based, which I'll then go out into the world and play predominantly acoustically. So as you have probably seen, I'll link it now. Boom, wherever it is. Cat bum, please. Please, young lady, thank you. I have a very nice acoustic guitar, a Larrivee acoustic guitar, that has been my main acoustic, my only acoustic, for the last decade. I've played it on top of mountains, I've played it in smoky bars, I've played it in weddings, funerals, house parties, everything. It's been everything. And I love the guitar. But it has caused me a little bit of issue with my hand somewhat. I think mostly mostly down to myself and my technique, which are please ladies, please. So it was my intention that next year I was looking at getting a secondary acoustic backup, so to speak, but also something completely different, something that is a dreadnought I was looking for, something with a Martin-y sound, a woodier sound. I did a live stream a few weeks ago, which I'll put in the link below, with a very good friend of mine, Dathi Rua, who has a YouTube channel about Belgian singer-songwriters and singer-songwriters traveling through Belgium. And while we're setting up, he's got a bunch of lovely guitars. I was like, oh, you're Martin, can I have a play? So I have a play of his Martin, and he's like, yeah, if you're interested, I'm thinking of selling it. So here we are. I haven't bought it yet, but here it is. I won't do any close-up playing of this, sound comparisons or anything of that sort of thing. If I do decide to get it, I'll do a proper good video about it. But this is more of a thought video, because he's given me a wonderful opportunity to borrow it for a little bit, to try it out. Like I said, I have a gig tonight. Or is it this side? Well, I'll get to try it out in its real environment, because I think we don't normally get to try out guitars as they're actually intended at gigs or at home. You often play them in the shop and then have to decide they're there. Anyway, I'm waffling. Now, the reason I'm making this video is I'm kind of asking out loud, but also for myself to ask myself out loud whether I should go for it, because it's a Martin D35. It's 2015. So it's had 10 years pretty much worth of playing. So it's got its scratches. It's been his workhorse. It's had a repair. Coincidentally, that means then there will be some work needed. It needs a refret at some point. It needs a new nut. One of the bridge pins, I'm not sure if you can see properly, but I think these bridge pins aren't quite new. Aren't the original ones, so they're not quite the right size, so that would be needs to be fit. Anyway, little things, not so little, because it will need a refret at some point, which is going to be about 350 euros to get done. But I think what this video is about preconceptions, because I didn't think I would ever be a Martin owner, because they're expensive. And rightly so, they are expensive, because they're the kings of acoustic. They kind of invented it all. As a result now, though, you can get something just as good. Don't come at me, but hear me out. You can get something made just as well, arguably, for considerably less. Now, this is a second-hand one, so the price of this is obviously considerably less than a new one. And the repair that it had a crack, which has been very well repaired. Again, if I do a proper video on this, I'll talk you through it. It's made me think that because I'd never thought I would have a Martin, now there is potentially one for me to get. I'm a bit torn whether I should or I shouldn't, because there are so many videos on YouTube about guitars and acquiring guitars, and gas guitar acquiring syndrome is a thing. I think I'm a little bit worried about spending money as well, just in general, because of the times we live in, and I already have an acoustic. And it's funny how I thought, well, I would like another acoustic to have as a backup, as a secondary one to give me a difference in sound, which I shall get to. I'm definitely going to have to edit this because this is all over the shop. But yeah, so I thought, oh, I'm definitely going to get one. Now one's turned up, I'm a bit, I don't know if I should. I think what I'm trying to say is because it is a Martin and they have the weight and the history behind them, I think, I should get it. Because it is the king of the acoustic tree. Arguably one of the best acoustics. I'm 75% sure that I think I'd like to get it. Like I said, I have a gig tonight where I will test it in the environment, in the one environment yet I haven't tested it in. I have played it on the sofa, very nice. The lady likes the sound, which is good. I have been recording with it, sounds great. Recorded. So the last factor I have to try out is it live. I think it's gonna do the job, but we'll see. Yeah, let me know what you think. Should I get it? I think by the time I've posted this I would have made a decision anyway, but I think this is more of a reflection on myself, that I feel a little guilty when I go to spend money on myself, and sufficient money as well, because although this is second hand, it's still a lot of money because it's still a Martin D35. Yeah, let me know what you think. I hope I've edited this well together, because I've been waffling, the cats have been running all over the show. So yeah, let me know what you think. Subscribe, like, share, all that mumbo jumbo, and see you soon. Bye bye.